All right, y'all, let's talk about it. Georgia barely beats Ohio State 42-41. Damn. Wonder if they should have did a 2-point conversion during the game. But nevertheless, the Ohio State kicker who missed that kick all the way to the left, I believe it was all the way to the left. You owe the whole entire team a fade. Like no, real talk. Like, I'm from Cali. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that game, and you get put on the set, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Same thing here. You need to get put off the set, aka the Ohio State Buckeyes, and you need to run up a fade where every single one of them players, the defense and the offense, just get stumped out one by one for missing that damn kick. Now on to the next. I had to get that out the way. This was C.J. Stroud's best game of the season. Passing, number one, and rushing. They let him fight. They unleashed him. Just like Justin Fields in the NFL with the Bears. But they unleashed this dude. And he was able to run because they had no running game. Like, their running game stunk the whole entire game from the running backs and all that. So C.J. Stroud had to run. This is his best complete game overall. This upped his stock for the NFL draft. He should be absolutely the second quarterback drafted. I don't know about who yet. It'd be nice to see him get drafted by the Panthers because they need someone. They've been missing out since Cam Newton. So Cam Newton's prime, of course. So that would be nice to see. But yeah, this was his best game. I think this was Stetson Bennett's best game overall. I think of his whole entire career. The fact that they were down by 14 points at one point, 2 touchdowns, and at another point they was down by 11 points in the fourth quarter, and he was able to overcome that and use Arian Smith as his primary wide receiver to win the game. Kudos. Kudos. I'm not no hater. Now, I will say this. Georgia, you won this game mainly because you knocked out Marvin Harrison's son. Marvin Harrison's son was laying a smackdown on y'all, and y'all knocked him out on that crazy throw. I think it was on 4th and goal or something like that. Either 3rd goal or 4th and goal. He got knocked out, and that was it. Had he stayed, Ohio State would have won this game, and I think they would beat TCU and be champions and get the last laugh on the Wolverines. Michigan, that is. But yeah, let me also say this. Ohio State fans, shame on y'all for trying to get Ryan Day up out of here. I get it. He's lost back-to-back to Jim Harbaugh and all that, and the defense has not been good. But that man did get y'all to a championship game versus Alabama with Justin Fields. So y'all cannot take that away from that man. That man's a very good head coach. He's got things he needs to work on defensively, but he's a very good head coach. Shame on y'all trying to run that man up out of here. I think Jim Harbaugh about to leave anyways. So y'all gonna run it up again and start beating up Michigan again. Should Jim Harbaugh leave? I don't like Jim Harbaugh. Anyways, yeah, man. This was a great game overall. It was a great game overall. Like I said, Ohio State would have won should Marvin Harrison's son stay. But kudos to Georgia for fighting like the champs they are. They really are fighting champs, pun intended, and found a way to win the game. I think they should be the favorite versus TCU. Not a 13-point favorite. Absolutely not. I say about 4 points. Something like that. 3 to 4 points. Basically a field goal. 4 points. I know that's past a field goal, but something like that. But 13 points, nah. TCU gonna cover that spread, and they might just win the game just off of that. They that point spread might have jinxed Georgia, but I got them as the favorite. I think they'll figure it out against TCU. Yeah, because the defense they got annihilated for the most part. So I think they'll figure out some things to tweak for Max Duggan, but we'll see because Max Duggan can run too. So, but I would be excited to see TCU win because it'd be a Cinderella story, seeing how they but signed a new head coach and he's able to do this the first year. That's an amazing storyline. So, but yeah, going forward now, I don't even know who Ohio State's next quarterback is going to be, but Ryan Day will figure out, man. Ryan Day's a good head coach, man. Y'all need to stop all this nonsense. Y'all be ungrateful. That man, Urban Meyer, he left, and this man came up and took y'all to a championship game. Y'all lost to one of the best Alabama teams of all time, so there's no shame in that. But to be trying to run them out because they lost to Michigan 2 years in a row, I get it. It's hurtful, you know what I'm saying? But you just don't act like that. Shame on y'all, Ohio State fans, for acting like that. But yeah, that kicker run the fade. You need to get put off. But yeah, man, that's my quick take on this game overall. Just a great game. It's been a bunch of really good bowl games this year. So yeah, man, I think the committee lucked up into a bunch of good games this year. So yeah, that's my take on that, and I'm gonna just leave it as that. Can't wait for the championship game.